Over the weekend, the United States launched airstrikes in Venezuela, a move U.S. officials say was aimed at dismantling alleged drug trafficking operations tied to the country's leadership. U.S. authorities say the operation resulted in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, who has been accused of facilitating the flow of illicit drugs into the United States. Maduro and his wife landed in New York Saturday and are being held at a detention center in Brooklyn, where they will face federal charges.
I have to say it was a big surprise when we learned Saturday morning that there had been an attack on Venezuela.
Political scientist Tom Sutton says the Venezuelan military is now recognizing Vice President Delcy Rodriguez as acting leader of Venezuela after the capture. But attention is turning to Venezuela's vast oil reserves, among the largest in the world, as the White House signals tighter controls over energy exports, raising major questions about global oil markets and who will ultimately control the country's most valuable resource.
We're going to run the country right. It's going to be run very judiciously, very fairly. It's going to make a lot of money. We're going to give money to the people. We're going to reimburse people that were taken advantage of. We're going to take care of everybody. It's very important. We couldn't let them get away with it. You know, they stole our oil. We built that whole industry there. And they just took it over like we were nothing. And we had a president that decided not to do anything about it. So we did something about it. We're late, but we did something about it.
In terms of the taking of that from the United States, a lot of Venezuela's oil production that had been in private hands, including American companies, had been nationalized in 2007 by Hugo Chavez, the previous leader. That's what Trump's referring to when it comes to saying that was ours and we want it back. We've had other situations of nationalization of oil and oil production. It happened in Nigeria briefly. It happened in Mexico many years ago.
Although the U.S. will temporarily run Venezuela, Secretary of State Marco Rubio has clarified that the U.S. doesn't intend to manage the day-to-day governing of Venezuela. Rubio says the U.S. will exert pressure through what he calls an existing oil quarantine.
This is essentially a violation of international law, according to the United Nations, that there are a variety of rules that are supposed to protect national sovereignty, regardless of how big or small your country is. There is no legitimate reason to invade another country, to attack another country, or to try to rule another country in order to extract its resources.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has condemned the situation in a statement, saying, quote, President Trump's announced plan to run Venezuela is unacceptable. It is critical that the Trump administration provide an immediate Gang of 8 briefing, followed by briefings for all members of the House and Senate early next week. Chuck Schumer says he will move forward with a war powers vote that could restrict President Trump from launching further attacks on Venezuela without approval from Congress. Now, Maduro and his wife appeared in federal court where he pleads not guilty to federal charges. The operation has drawn sharp international reaction, with critics questioning the legality of detaining a sitting foreign leader and supporters arguing the move was long overdue. For American Crossroads, I'm Samana Sheikh.